No, see, no one's really deserving of anything. You know, as long as you're fighting and you're active, it's the hottest guy whose name's the biggest is who the promotion is gonna put in there to fight. And no, I wanted Colby because I've wanted Colby for 3 years now. We've had several opportunities. They've offered me that fight at least 4 or 5 times, and I've accepted each and every time. He's the guy that has turned down the fight, and so now there's nowhere else to run. You know, his excuse before was, I'm chasing the title, I'm chasing the title. Well, the title's here now. So, of course, if that fight, I would be glad if they made that fight. But if not, it doesn't matter to me. There's a certain line that you have to realize as an entertainer that you can't cross. Because at the end of the day, you're still a human being. So when you step outside of this world of entertainment, no one can do this forever. So when you step outside, you still have to be a normal human being. And so when you cross those lines, everyone else don't care that you're an entertainer and now you're no longer entertaining or you still entertaining. And so he's crossed that boundary several times just trying to be the entertainer. And so that's what makes it a little personal. But like I said, this is a fight that I've wanted for a long time because it's a guy that has ran his mouth for a long time about me. And so you run your mouth about me, I want to fight you. And so when you run away, it makes it even more interesting. I want to fight you now. So, hopefully the opportunity comes to light, everything works out. But, it is what it is. I'm here to beat up the next guy in front of me. I don't have to call people out anymore or chase guys to fight me. I'm the champion. They have to come to me. That's for everybody to decide. I have mutual friends with him, so I kind of know the difference between his personalities, but it doesn't matter to me. When you go public and you say things like that, now it's real. And so we'll find out if he ever steps inside that octagon with me. Yeah, it's still the same. It's not certain. Of course, that's the fight that I want. That's the fight that everybody wants. But, there's still some moving pieces that needs to be put together before that fight happens. First of all, the most important thing is my health. I had a pretty significant, a big surgery after my last fight. So I want to get back to the point where I can be in the gym and actually start training. Because it's killing me not training. I'm a guy who likes to train. I like to stay active. So that's the most important thing, is get back to where I'm healthy. And then I can get active and become that, very, very active and dominant champion that I want to be. No, I don't. For me, there's no emotions when I step inside that octagon. There's no emotions. It doesn't matter. I don't see a face. I don't care who it is. Whoever stepped in there and locked inside that octagon with me is the guy that I'm going to punish. And yeah, of course, this is extra ammunition. I love the Brazilian fans. I love the Brazilian people. My daughters have Brazilian. And so, of course, that's a little extra. So when I'm really hitting them, I'm going to put a little extra for the Brazilian people, a little extra for the Africans, a little extra for the Muslims, everybody. I can go through my phone, my Instagram right now. I've got at least 20 messages of people saying, I can't wait for you to beat that guy up. So, it's great. He's really made himself the bad guy, and I appreciate it, and I love it. Yeah, I love Brazil. If I got the opportunity to defend here, I would absolutely do it. Yeah, I've been always battling injuries, but the reason why it continues to happen is because I jump back into training very, very fast, because I love to train. I love to stay active. This is just what I do. And so that's why I have an injury, and then I'll jump right back into training, have a fight, have another injury. So, this time I want to make sure that I'm doing things the right way, because I'm not just a fighter anymore or just a contender. I'm the champion, and I want to go out there and put on the best performances each and every time. Yeah, I should be training. I think in a couple of months I should be able to be training. So I think by the end of the year, for sure, I'm going to fight again, for sure. I wanted to get at least 3 fights in this year, but, due to this injury, it's kind of slowed things down. But never say never, fingers crossed. So, yeah, hopefully by the end of the year, I'm back in there. Oh, yeah, he's there as well. I mean, Ben Askren was never an issue for me. He came in, and of course he wanted to come in and really sell himself. Now he's in the big show. He needs to make a splash, and he did that. So I'm glad that everyone's talking about him. That's just another guy for me. After I get the next opponent, that's another guy that's waiting for me that I can, go out there and defend against. So I love it, but he's got a hard fight. Ben Askren's no shoo-in. He's got to fight Jorge Masvidal, and Masvidal is no easy guy. I mean, we saw what he just did to Darren Till. So, you can't count Masvidal out as well. But, any one of those guys, I'm ready and I'm prepared for all of them.